Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast and game 3 in the series between Fly and Rhudan here on Amazonia. Game 2, a very epic match on Turtle Rock, coming down to the wire, coming down to a potion of healing, potion of invulnerabilities, and I couldn't tell who was going to win that battle up until the very end, as you now see Rhudan spawning as the pink Night Elf player on the top right hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Fly spawning on the bottom left hand side of the map as the blue Orc. So this is going to be Orc versus Night Elf, and I don't know if I can take another rather long matchup. I didn't even bother to see how long this series was, so hopefully my voice does hold out. Now, Fly as the blue Orc on the bottom left-hand side of the map of Amazonia. This is a BattleNet version, or at least a Blizzard version of the map, so should be pretty standard play. We'll see how all of this will unfold. There is a tavern in the center portion of the map. The tavern most likely will be used once again by the Night Elf army. The Night Elf most likely will be training up that Demon Hunter, followed by that Beastmaster, and then finally getting that Goblin Tinker to round out those heroes. The longer the game goes, the better it is for the Night Elf, in my experience. As this game does get underway, we are going to see a Peon now make his way out across the map and do a little bit of scouting. It will pass by the Wisp, and both players just pretty much keeping each other honest. And there's not very many rush strategies in WarCraft 3, as there's natural base defense for both sides. Night Elves have those buildings naturally just attack back, Ancient of Wars, and deal damage. And now in comes a Lightning Shield, and very nice use of the Lightning Shield to just try to deal damage to that Renegade Wizard there. But he has to make sure that the Renegade Wizard does not actually fall. You can see now that the Peon is looking to perhaps finish off that Rogue there, and now in comes the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter now getting some easy damage there onto that Peon. The Peon is being forced to back off, and now one Rogue does go down. It looks like the Renegade Wizard will get taken down from the glaives of, or sorry, I think that's a glaive, right? Yeah, anyways, the blades from that Demon Hunter there, as we now see also the Blade Master going to quickly sell his items, pick up a Circlet of Nobility in order to try to do a bit of harassment, as this Rogue will get taken down. And as this Rogue gets taken down, level 2 on the Demon Hunter already. Mantle of Intelligence, not very good items for that Demon Hunter, and we'll see how it really plays out. Gloves of Haste, decent items. Mantle of Intelligence, not so much, as all you can really do is mana burn just a little bit more. Blade Master does pick up a Slippers of Agility, +3 attack, so +5 total already, and now going to be able to win walk through and get in and perhaps deal some damage to this base, as it is not yet quite set up. Blade Master now going after that Archer. Archer is kind of in trouble, down to 61 hit points, 22, uses a Moonwell, and now running onto the inside of that base. It looks like this Moonwell may get canceled, and that may be a bit of a problem, but there's a mana burn, as well as the Blade Master now able to run away ever so barely. And now all of these units that were doing some long distance chasing, as we'll see how all of this unfolds. We do have one grunt off over here. I believe the Demon Hunter does spot it, or he should be able to spot it. Can't hit V to see what their view is, and it looks like the Blade Master looking to get perhaps another Slippers of Agility, and if he does get that item, that would be very powerful. Instead, just a Mantle of Intelligence. Most likely that will be sold or given to the next hero, as more mana does mean more Stomps and Shockwaves. Demon Hunter still sitting at level 2, very much close to maximum health and mana already, looking to see if he can do any more creeping, and now doesn't really see all too much. The Troll Trappers are going to be running back already. He's trying to deny any creep camps. He needs to see if there's any good items there. A 5-3-3 creep camp off over here. An Archer does quickly check out over here. There is nothing there either, as the Demon Hunter now going to go after some Troll Trappers. The Troll Trappers should fall, and perhaps just getting some experience without any items at all. So Rhudan going to clear out the rest of this creep camp over here, and really we'll see how all this works out. Blade Master sitting at level 2 is going to be able to get some critical strikes in, as well as the grunts finish off the wizards, and we'll see whether or not the Demon Hunter can perhaps get that hero advantage over that Blade Master. Both sides using those agility heroes. Both sides do deal a lot of damage, and we should be getting a Beastmaster here in just a moment. There is the Shadow Meld, and now the Blade Master does have a Dust of Appearance here, and what we will see what this Demon Hunter is going to do. The Demon Hunter trying to go after the Bestiary, perhaps trying to delay it, getting in a fair amount of damage here. It looks like it will get taken down as the Blade Master using Dust of Appearance able to take down the Archer, and down goes the Bestiary, and now trying to go after the Spirit Lodge as well. There is a Staff of Teleportation trying to focus it down. Will it be enough is the key question. It looks like the Spirit Lodge down to 165. The Blade Master does come over, and down goes the Demon Hunter at level 2. The Blade Master able to come over there. Very, very nice damage, and that was a huge mistake. But once again, being forced to cancel the Bestiary, so Fly not doing all too well either, as now the Beastmaster looks to come in. We are going to have a resurrection of that hero over there. Is the Beastmaster going to be able to make his way into the back of the base? Probably not. Just be able to get off the Bestiary. Not going to be able to take down the Spirit Lodge at all, as both sides are just trying to get as much harassment in as possible. And now you can see some, what is that? Oh, a Renegade Wizard joining in on the fight. And it looks like Fly's going to be able to trap in this Beastmaster, as the Quill Beasts are just pushing a lot of damage here. Another Quill Beast could be landed. Is it going to be landed in time? No. Level 3 on the Blade Master now. And Fly taking a very early lead with hero advantage and getting in a lot of experience. Down goes another Quill Beast there, as we may see a little bit more creeping down over here. The Renegade Wizard finally going to get taken down. There are rogues over here as well. A quick purge onto that Blade Master. Not much damage dealt there, as a Glove of Haste now picked up, and we'll see what items will be sold from that Blade Master. Ancient of Wind is being built. A second Ancient of Wind already training up the Adept training as well. We are going into Tree of Eternity. Demon Hunter is already out. Beastmaster now being retrained, as well as the Demon Hunter has a lot of ground to make up on. He is currently behind in level by 1, as the Blade Master has pretty much a free a free leveling up card, as he knows that his opponent is not going to really be able to do all too much, spending a lot of his gold on resurrecting those two very, very expensive heroes. Renegade Wizard quickly going to get taken down, and down it goes. True Shot Aura most likely will be sold, as the Tauren Chieftain doesn't really need True Shot Aura at all. Are we going to see perhaps any mercenary camps in order to try to do a bit of healing is a question. No, there's plenty of healing salves to go around. Tauren Chieftain down to 67 hit points, going for a Troll Berserker instead, and there is the healing salve in order to regen. Down over here, Ancient of War, going to finish off the Sasquatch. Now finally some experience onto that Beastmaster, as we now see the Troll Chiefs, and now in comes the Blade Master. Blade Master sells the True Shot Aura, and now going to be able to get in some easy damage. This is going to be a bit of a problem still, as the Demon Hunter may get to level 3. Yes, level 3, now using the Scroll of Town Portal to get the heck out of there. Are the units going to be able to back off in time? Yes, able to back off. You can see the Ancient of War is over here, going to try to eat some trees and regenerate some hit points once again. Now, Tauren Chieftain is currently sitting at level 1, attempting to get to level 2. He does have that Endurance Aura, able to keep up with the army a little bit better. Also attack much more quickly as well, as we now see the Druids of the Talon just starting to mass up, and we should be getting the Tree of Eternity already, and we should perhaps be getting that all-important third hero. The reason why the Night Elf player wants this game to go long is 2 level 6 heroes normally do not beat 3 level 5 heroes, and that is normally how the game starts to unfold as experience is divvied up. Resurrection on a Tauren Chieftain not as important as 3 skills at level 3. Being able to deal a lot of damage. That Pocket Factory, that Quill Beast, and that Mana Burn, shutting down a lot of experience, and shutting down a lot of spells and casting, as the Blade Master may be able to come in and get gets the item, gets the kill, level 4 on that hero there, and the Beastmaster is still sitting at level 1, and a great denial of experience by Fly at this stage. Ancient of War, Ancient of Winds off over here, Tree of Eternity still just sitting pretty right now, and we'll see how this is all going to unfold. Demon Hunter and Beastmaster needs to try to find some way to gain or garnish some of experience right now. There are 2 creep camps that are red creep camps. I believe they have dragons there, and those dragons could easily get cleared out, perhaps by the Druids of the Talon if they are not that high level. If they are that high level, they are immune to magic, and that means that they do not take that much damage at all. Or they do not take any damage at all from the Druids of the Talon, which would be a cause for alarm. Druids of the Talon now just wandering back over here. It looks like there are a couple of troll trappers over here, and it looks like, yeah, Beastmaster needs to get every bit of experience it can find. Will quickly clear out these locations here, and now for some reason still hasn't cleared out the expansion locations. The rock golems may be a bit of an issue, as we now see Fly with a rather large army, 58 over 60, breaking that food cap compared to 37 over 50. But really, it is going to be a lot of Cyclone to pick up all of these units, and Fly also with a Wand of Illusion, and now in comes a Scroll of Town Portal in order to try to run away, be able to get an escape. There you go. But that was more of a tactical retreat. That is not what Rhudan wants to do, as Rhudan now starts to go into Fairy Dragons. And will the Fairy Dragons be enough? Spirit Link now being cast across those peons. Peons giving additional 250 hit points to all the other units around them with that Spirit Link help, as we are now going into more Ancient of Wars. So Rhudan does have one Quill Beast off over here, and this siege should be beginning in just a moment. Tauren Chieftain could perhaps engage as well, as the Tauren Chieftain looks to clear out this creep camp. There is a number of golems here that are all magic immune, which makes Druids of the Talon a rather curious choice, unable to creep it out. And oh, even these guys, these are granite golems as well. So this is more of a problem for Rhudan, as Rhudan is not able to creep out any of these creep camps. You can see that they all are rock golems. Rock golems are immune to magic, and that's all the damage that these Druids of the Talons deal. So that is the reason why the Demon Hunter and the Beastmaster is having such a hard time really dealing any serious damage. It now may become a bit of a base race, as the Orc Burrows may get taken down rather quickly. As you can see, an engagement off over here. Raider is now going to be pushing in as well. Another Ancient of War going to get taken down, as we now see a Scroll of Town Portal being brought back to play. Ancient of Wars and a Fairy Dragon inside here. Will all of these Druids of the Talon be able to fight this back is the question. Scroll of Healing was just currently being picked up, and now all this, how is this going to go down? I cannot imagine how Fly can lose this right now, as Fly is in such a dominant position, has a larger army, has Spirit Link, is completely surrounding and just engaging very well. You can see that there are a very defensive posture, but losing a couple key Ancient of Wars. And now just only going to be able to train up even more Druids of the Talon. And this map is just not very, very good at all for Rhudan. As you can see, Dryads and perhaps even Bears would have been the better choice in order to get Ancient of Lores. These these Druids of the Talon just simply denying him from being able to do any creeping whatsoever, as Fly can pretty much try to entangle anything or try to engage anywhere he wants. He can easily get to 5-5 on his heroes now, knowing that his opponent is just in a very defensive posture. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 3, should be level 4 by the time that next engagement does come in. Boots of the Speed now being picked up by that Blade Master, and we may have another engagement or another creep out of this location here. A Hawk is on the move, trying to take a look around. It's not going to really be able to do much of anything, as the Blade Master still sitting at level 4 and slowly going to start to regenerate and get even more mana for that next all-important battle. And will Rhudan be able to get the necessary focus fires, as level 3, level 2 doesn't have that strong, or is not going to be enough to really muster against a level 4, level 3. When the secondary hero is as high level or perhaps even higher level than the primary hero of the opposing army, that is going to be a lot of ground to make up. Blade Master now going to engage, and now in comes the battle. There is a Fairy Dragon in the air, able to push back, make sure that they cannot freely disenchant, as those Spirit Walkers would take a large amount of damage from that Mana Flare. And what is going to go down here? Blade Master perhaps going to try to creep out this creep camp. There is a peon ready perhaps to build another Great Hall. Blade Master may get to level 5 off of this. So, or perhaps the Tauren Chieftain will get to level 4, or both of them will just be ever so close. as the creep camps are getting cleared out here. Level 6 rock golem gonna be taken down. Not gonna give any levels whatsoever. Blade Master and that Torrent Chieftain now very close, as in we are now setting up a great haul here by Fly. And Fly setting up a stronger economy and will be able to transition some peons, as we are now starting to run out of gold in the gold mine. Doing a little bit more creeping as well. Torrent Chieftain going to get very close, or should get to level 4. It doesn't look like the Blade Master is nearby. That is on purpose to try to give all the experience, as we now see that the Great Hall is going to get destroyed off over here. Goblin Tinker is being added, so it is going to be a 3-2-1 versus a 4-4. So a 4-4 hero advantage. And Torrent Chieftain now getting level 2, I believe level 2 Stomp or level 2 Shockwave, has a lot of mana, Potion of Greater Mana, double potions of healing, and a Wand of Mana Stealing. So that Torrent Chieftain with that much energy should be able to simply walk over and just get so much area effect damage onto these Druids of the Talent, especially if he doesn't have any scrolls of healing. We are now going to be doing a bit of creeping onto the Granite Golems here, and this is going to be huge if there is going to be an engagement here, trying to get some Granite Golem. Granite Golem has been pulled all the way out. It is ensnared, and because it is ensnared, it is not fighting back. Otherwise, a lot of damage would be dealt. And some of the greatest strengths here, finally attacking a Crystal Ball. Not a very good item, but I'm sure it will be used. Speed Scroll, where is that Blade Master? Blade Master still running around the map, trying to figure out what's going on, and now going to finish off all of these Rock Golems here. The Speed Scroll, or Scroll of Speed, just being left behind as the Rock Golems do get taken down. Level 4 on that Torrent Chieftain still, as the Blade Master keeping track of this army with a long-distance Spirit Link just in case he does get revealed. Level 3, level 2, level 1, and now the Tinker is taking a lot of damage. This is bad. Blade Master focusing on him, and now in comes the engagement. Orc Burrows are going to get taken down. One Orc Burrow now down. Scroll of Town Portal already being used. Not a very good trade at all. And as we also see what a Shockwave, a very, very late Shockwave coming in. Orc Burrow was destroyed. And now, what are these Druids of the Talon going to do? They have a lot of mana, but it is not enough. Tinker still sitting at level 1, and with no more creep camps, except for this set of Granite Golems, I cannot imagine how Rhudan is going to get back into this. Fly is in such a dominant position. Level 4 on that Torrent Chieftain. I believe level 4 on that Blade Master. Going to be 5-5 in just a moment. Still against 3-2-1. And that is going to be huge. Finally creeping out the starting green creeps. I do not think the Torrent Chieftain, the Torrent Chieftain won't get leveled off of this at all, as the Blade Master is still just keeping track of the army, tailing the army, making it very difficult for Rhudan to really do anything. There is a Scroll of Healing, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, Orb of Venom, and really, this is going to be a really difficult time, as the Granite Golems over here can only be taken down by Fly. Perhaps a little bit of a mistake in Rhudan trying to go for Druids of the Talent on a map where there is primarily units that are immune to magic, but then again, trying to use bears and dryads would be rather difficult as well, as Druids of the Talent is such a common strategy against Orc. Flying Sheep just in the air. We'll see how this is all going to work out, as Fly does have a great haul set up, and now Ancient of Wars are on the move, ready to roll out and deal some damage. Ancient of Winds perhaps should be picked up as well and join in on this fight. So these Ancient of Wars dealing a large amount of damage, 56 over 60. Food right now, they do not cost any food. They have 7 armor, very tanky, very beefy units, and this is a very slow-moving, essentially, Ent walk here if you are a Lord of the Rings fan. These trees just walking straight in and perhaps going to be able to start punishing their opponent if an engagement does go down. There are a lot of Troll Berserkers, and now in comes the engagement. The Ancient of War is going to be able to perhaps deal a lot of damage here, and now in comes this push, but the army going to come back around, and the slow moving army going to have a bit of a problem here as the army engagement, and now the Beastmaster is very much exposed. The Raiders are just going to simply run by and instead engage into the main base, utilizing their superior movement speed, and that is going to be huge. These Ancient of Wars really know where to go. Perhaps they can root themselves, start beating up over here, as the Raiders are now going to engage. And now Rhudan unable to engage next to all those Ancient of Wars that he invested in. And this battle is just going to be very, very hard fought. Speed Scroll being used, and both sides just battling it out. Demon Hunter does have a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Tauren Chieftain getting in some nice shockwaves. Level 5 on the Tauren Chieftain as well. And there is the GG. So Fly really taking advantage early on in the game and never letting go and able to pull off the victory. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed this best of 3 series between Fly and Rhudan.